Drama castle, welcome home. Snakes in the moat, don't ray. I choose violence. Yeah, no time for silence. They wish I'd stay quiet. Diet. Fake friends, step aside. Real ones only for this ride. Welcome to the drama castle. Queen ain't no hassle. They wish I would be silent. Ray, I choose violence. My drama castle. I'll be fine. Haters want me muted straight up. Ain't happening, what's up? Crown too heavy, let it drop. My kingdom don't stop. No one tells me nothing. Coming. Welcome to the drama castle. Queen ain't no hassle. They wish I would be silent. Ray, I choose violence. My drama castle. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Haters want me muted straight up. Ain't happening, what's up? Crown too heavy, let it drop. My kingdom don't stop. No one tells me nothing. Coming. Welcome to the drama castle. Queen ain't no hassle. They wish I would be silent. Ray, I choose violence. My drama castle. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Bro, what is going on my computer? My audio is all awful. So this is gonna probably be quick. No, it's not an LOL suit at this point. It is not an LOL suit. So, yeah, it's not an LOL suit. Call Legal Eagle. I have a lawyer. Thank you, though. What up, nerd? Nerd, Det, Newsstand. How you been? Jillykins, hello. Douglas, hello. Chef, hello. Luna Wolf, hello. So, basically, I had to have a conversation with my lawyer. I had a brief one because it is Saturday. I'm gonna hit her up back on Monday so we can really dive into it and give her all of the information. But I was told that first and foremost, I have to issue a public statement because I mean, the more times I can say this, the better. So basically what's happening, guys, is our good old fucking locale Rican Ranger is now deciding on making merchandise, okay, of me, an AI on a fat ass bitch clown, okay. And I reached out to him and told him straight up, like, you can't do that, bro. You cannot use my face on merchandise. And his counter argument is he's mad because I have these shirts, right? And notice how there's nothing disrespectful about this shirt. I didn't use AI to meme him or put his face on merchandise. Okay, just the next question. The only thing I put on there was next question, right? So there's nothing like that's on this shirt that is humiliating him or any of that nature, right? He can argue that the next question thing is mocking him, but again, the image here is not even of him, a likeness of him. That is a female. It's just a graphic, right? So his argument here is like he can legally now put my fucking face on t-shirts. That's the wrong screenshot. He can put my face on AI and make merchandise. Talk about pre-orders, okay? I'm telling you right now, Rican Ranger and anybody listening, you do not have my permission to put my face on anything that you are selling as far as merchandise. You legally are not allowed to do that. And because of that, I am asking you, I'm sorry, not even asking you, I am telling you that you cannot do this. I do not want you to do this. You do not have my permission. Okay? That is what my lawyer basically said to do. I'm saying this publicly so everybody can hear it. All right? And I even told him in DMs that I am going to pursue this legally if he persists. If he sells a single shirt with my fucking face on it, I am going to pursue legal action by Monday. And what's going to happen is I'm going to give you a warning, Rican, because I know you're watching. Who the fuck is knocking on my door? Hold on, guys.
They call him Breaking Ranger off the meds. Claims he morphin', but he just lost his head. Green Ranger ghost, he the chosen one. Swears he talking to JDF, thinks the battle's begun. Hey yo, what's the deal, man? Breaking Ranger, simple and local. Power going fake straight out of Hot Topic, bro. Breaking Ranger, crazy eyes. Telling tall tales bigger than the goddamn skies. One day he a doctor, next day...
All right, sorry. I don't know what the hell's going on. They're doing some work outside. I'm like, why y'all knocking on my door? Anyways, where was I? Yes. So, just to reiterate, Rican Ranger, as well as anybody, you do not have my permission to put my face on anything. Because come Monday, what's going to happen? I'm going to let him know what's going to happen so that he would knock it off. Because, like, again, the cease and desist will be free of charge for me. However, if you continue, which I feel like you're going to do, what's going to happen is then I'm going to have to pay, obviously, my lawyer, because even though it's my family member, like, legal fees cost money, and I obviously got to pay my cousin for time that she's taken away to take this case. So, you know, it is what it is. But obviously, I get the family discount, so I'm not really too stressed. But I will obviously need some assistance there, so I will have some legal funds posted. It hopefully doesn't come to that. But I am publicly making a statement because he really thinks that I'm playing at this point. And I'm not playing. So come Monday, and I already, you know, told my lawyer what was going on. I do have a case, just in case he doesn't think I have one. He did try in the DMs to say that I was stalking him, because I asked him simply for his address, because I am definitely pursuing legal action because he's testing me at this point. So I asked him if he would give me his address to save my lawyer the troubles of having to look it up. I do have enough information about him where it would be easy for her to find him so she can serve him paperwork. Now, with that said, Rican, again, you going too far with me. All right. I have not made a single meme that was disrespectful to you. Other people have, sure, but I have not. Did I show a couple of images? 100%. 100%. Do I use it actively? No, I do not. Am I making merchandise out of it? No, I'm not. My shirt that you're so pressed about, nothing on this shirt. I would never sell merchandise of the memes made about you, bro, because, like, I know legally I can't anyways. But you clearly don't know that. Also, I just want to point out too that legally as well, AI art is copywritten to the programs that we use. So for people who think that using AI art is owned by the person typing in the prompts, it's not. And he also doesn't know that, and he also doesn't agree with that, but he thinks that he owns the character. He calls it a character. It's a character now called Diddles. It's AI, bro. You're using my face to make this character. You're using my likeness, which you do not have permission to do. So again, if you want to play this game, we could play this game. But you are going to receive a cease and desist this coming next week, 100%. If I see a single t-shirt on a merch store, I am going to have that reported. And yeah, because this is fucking getting stupid, man. Like, it's one thing to make memes of people, but you're now trying to make merchandise and make money off of it. It's not happening. It's not happening. AI laws are murky right now, but if you actually look up the AI laws, you do not own the rights to the AI images. That is the number one thing. You do not own the rights to AI images. The programs that we use, like at websites like Suno and stuff like that, eventually they're going to start cracking down on copyrights on YouTube's channels that use Suno or those other AI music things. They are going to start cracking down on them. So when people think that AI is copyright free and stuff, it was kind of, but not really. Again, they're going to start cracking down on them. So this is a likeness suite. What? I don't know what you're saying. Yeah, we kids do what? I mean, the threatening to put my nudes on merchandise was one thing. The threatening to put nudes on merchandise is one thing, but like now he's like doing shit like this. And it's like, bro, talking shit on the internet is one thing, but you trying to sell pictures of my fucking face on AI art and you think that I'm not going to do nothing about that is kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Oh, 100% if he doesn't fucking stop. 100%. 100%. 100%. I'm 100% gonna file. 100%. Because, like, this motherfucker really taking this shit too fucking far and too seriously. Like, over a t-shirt I made, bro. Over a t-shirt I made that has nothing to do with him aside from next question. He says it all the time. It's a fucking phrase. Unless you copyright or trademark that phrase and it's attached to a business, you have no rights to next question, bro. And the image I use isn't disrespecting you, isn't being mean to you, nothing. So you sit here saying karma for what? Karma for what? For lying about me. Nothing I said about you was a lie, bro. Nothing I said about you is a lie. In my opinion, everything I said about you is factual based on the fucking shit you have said. These are my opinions I'm giving. If you don't like it, too bad. Too bad. He's mad. He's mad because he wants to come on the channel, bro. He's mad because I blocked him. I'm not your girlfriend. We were never friends like that. So why are you this pressed where now you're trying to make it seem like I have no case, Doug? You cannot legally use my fucking face and put it on some AI shit and use it to make merchandise. Once you start using it to make money, I have a case. So please, I hope to God, somebody pre-order that shirt. Somebody give him some money for that shirt because I'm 100% going to pursue legal action if he makes a single penny off that shit. And if he thinks I won't, please test me. Please test me. Because come Monday, I'm already going to have my lawyer start writing up a cease and desist for your ass. I already told him. I was like, bro, I'm asking you for your address, right? He sends me some stupid Google fucking shit to like the Power Rangers fucking headquarters, right? Because he's a fucking nerd, okay? So he sends me that. I'm like, bro, me having your address does nothing because you're going to also get my information because I can't file anything legally against you without giving you my government. So he's going to know my first name, my last name, where I'm from, where, you know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know why this man thinks that he's like, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, you got problems. You talk about karma. What karma? This is not karma. This is you being a fucking stupid goofball that thinks you know the law and you don't. You don't because you don't even know that fucking AI is copywritten by the programs you use. If you are online, you go to websites like Suno or whatever fucking AI website you go through to make your graphic arts and shit, that's owned by the person who made the program. I hope you understand that. So please, please trust. I don't know. I don't even know what site it's on. He could just be trolling and bluffing, but I'm telling you, like, that shit's not fucking cool. I get it. I get it. They're doing some shit outside. Might be fucking with my internet. I don't care anymore, bro. He could dox me. I don't care anymore. Because, again, don't forget, when you file a lawsuit, it's public record. So he will also be doxxed, too. So don't matter. People will know his first and last name, which people already know. They'll know exactly where he's at. So he'll be doxxed, too. It's public record. I don't care if he doxes me. At this point, what the fuck does it matter? What does it matter? He can dox me if he wants to, but I'm telling you right now, if he thinks that he's going to dox me and it ain't going to fucking have repercussions on him either, he's got another thing coming. He can get the dox. I don't care. It's been a long time coming. You know how many people been dying to find out who I am? He probably would make money having my doxed information. People would pay him to get my doxed information. That's fine. Because this is getting fucking childish and petty to like new levels, bro. New fucking levels. New levels. Like, Razy, I get you think this is funny, but it's really not funny for me right now. Because, like, I would never, see, this is the thing. I would never do that to him. You know, the only thing I've ever put on a t-shirt of someone's likeness was somebody made fucking fan art of Andy Signore's fucking fat face, and I put that on a t-shirt. That's it. And that's somebody's artwork. Somebody actually drew it. It wasn't AI, number one. Number two, the fact that he's doing this shows he's really so pathetic and small and minuscule. Because, like, it makes no sense. Why are you so mad, bro? Like, he keeps saying, no, she loves me, she loves me, she loves me. Bro, look at what you're doing. Look at what you're doing, Rican. That's really fucked up, man. You want to talk about how I'm not this bad. They want to make me a monster and shit. Look at the monstrous things you're doing. Nobody's putting your fucking face on merch and making money off of it. That's fucking pathetic, bro. And now I already got financial struggles, so I guess I'm going to have more because, hell, I'll fucking sell my car. I'll sell my fucking TVs. I'll sell both my PlayStations to make sure I have the money up to fucking file a lawsuit. Think I'm fucking playing? Please test me. Please test me. I even said to him, I hope this is worth it because we both going to be in financial troubles. You're going to be right back down to being homeless at this point. Let me tell you right now, Rican, I file a lawsuit. You're going to have to put some money up for a lawyer to defend your ass. I hope it's worth it, dog. I really hope it's worth it. This shit ain't funny to me no more. He wants to talk about, oh, you guys are cyberbullying me. What the fuck did I do? What are you doing to me, dog? Oh, I know Henry don't care, but I care. Cause like that's cause it's not just that. Like he already threatened to put my fucking nudes, my leaked nudes on fucking merchandise. He thinks this is fucking funny. It's not funny to me. I will 100% legal incoming, motherfucker. He's gonna try to represent himself in court. I hope he does. I hope he does. I really hope he does. But my lawyer said to make a statement, whether it's to him or however I want to do it, and that's my statement. You do not have my permission to use my likeness for merchandise. You do not have my permission to sell merchandise of my face, my likeness. So no percentage for you. It ain't about the percentage. It's about principle, like he likes to say. No, you can't call the police about this. This is a copyright human rights thing. This is not something you go to the police about. He said I'm gonna get charges for stalking. When I brought up some shit about him that I found out for my lawyer, right? Charges for stalking. Here's the thing, Rican. You want to talk about charges for stalking? I'm pretty sure that I won't even say when my lawyer gets more information about everything, because I'm also going to talk to her about other things too, because I'm going to not say that right now, but there are other things I'm going to talk to her about, because there might be a little bit more I can do than just a cease and desist and this whole copywriting on my face thing. So we'll see. We'll see Monday. I'll keep you guys updated when I can legally say something, but that's just what it is. That is just what it is. Yeah, that is, he doesn't understand. That is exactly what he did. So, thank you for the $10, just because it sounds like a rough day. It's just annoying, bro. It's literally just annoying. Oh yeah, Monday is a holiday. I did forget Monday's a holiday. So Tuesday. You know what's funny? She didn't even bring that up. So maybe she is going in the office on a holiday. Maybe, we'll see. You shouldn't be. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I know what I can and can't say. That's why I'm not saying everything, because there was a brief conversation, but there's going to be more of a conversation. And I'm basically just giving him a warning at this point, because do I want to do this? Hell no. It's going to cost me fucking money. It's going to cost me money. I don't want to fucking spend money, but I will if I fucking have to. So I guess this is my way of publicly saying, like, bro, just stop. Stop with the bullshit. You want to talk shit about me? Talk shit about me. You want to post these images and make fun of me on your fucking Instagram and shit? You have my permission to do so. What you don't have my permission to do is sell merchandise of my fucking likeness. You can make all the fucking AI images you want, use my face, and make fun of me all you want. But the moment you start trying to make money off that, nah, that's not how it works. That's not how it's going to work. Nah, you don't even have to do that. Don't give this man money. Let his alleged fans do it. But I appreciate you, Ray Zero. I do appreciate you, Ray Zero. You know what I'm saying? Let his alleged fans do it. Like the moment it goes up in one of those vendors, because like I don't think he doesn't have the means to make the shirts himself. So I just got to figure out what website he's using, and I will report that 100% and shut that shit down. But again, he keeps saying, you keep playing. I'm like, bro, you're the one playing right now. You already threatened to make fucking stickers and merchandise with my fucking leak nudes, which is illegal, very illegal. And now you're talking about doing it with the AI shit, which is funny because like I don't even think he even made that AI. It was somebody else who made it. Want to talk about fucking copyright and shit? Like somebody else made that image, right? And he took it. Prob Teesprings. Yeah. What'd you miss? Oh, you missed that I'm going to be taking legal action against Dickhead soon because he keeps playing with me. He keeps playing with me. It's like he wants me to. Like, bro, I've never met people so desperate to get someone's attention where it's going to be transferred to the real world because this shit's getting fucking annoying. Like, it's not even like, it's not upsetting. It's just fucking annoying, bro. Like, I can see if I was doing some fuckboy shit like this to other people, but I didn't, right? Like, people expected this shirt to be completely mocking him, like shitting on him and stuff. And I thought about it. I was like, it would be funny, but like people would say, oh, you should put his face on. I'm like, no, I'm not trying to like just fucking completely humiliate this man. I mean, the only time I use his AI likeness too, like when I had somebody make an AI image, this was an image. Was it to offend him and humiliate him? No, it was to humiliate the other person. And what Rican thought was funny. So I don't understand why he gets off on this bullshit, bro. It's so fucking weird. Like he talks about, oh, you love me, I know you miss me, bro. You miss me so much, you're trying to put my face on a fucking t-shirt, bro. That's insane. That's insane. Yeah, Rick has a lot of time on his hands. Like for real. Like the dude is fucking crazy. Right? It's insane to me, dude. It's insane to me. Like I don't know how many times I've given this man passes, bro. I've let him on the channel multiple times. I had no problems confronting him, letting him come on here for 6 fucking hours, 7 hours, 8 hours fucking straight. I've listened to him say the same shit for 8 fucking hours. And then eventually when I've fucking had enough and said I'm done doing that, he wants to be mad because I'm still talking about him. Bro, you keep talking about me too, to the point where we're now having a fucking t-shirt war. We're having a t-shirt war. The difference is my fucking merchandise isn't mocking you like that, bruh. My t-shirts aren't fucking trying to humiliate you. We've even talked about those t-shirts. I even said, you know what? I didn't even want to do the next question. I wanted to do the other one, but I settled for next question because I thought that shit was fucking funny. And when I did the shirts, the whole next question shirt was funny, but like I didn't put no graphic on there that was mocking you or humiliating you or clowning on you. You guys be the judge. Does this image look like it's hurting his feelings? What about this shirt hurts his feelings? What about it hurts his feelings? Right. Like I've been pretty, as far as like I've been pretty respectful than being mad and talking shit. Like, you mad that I'm talking shit on you, bro? Like, who cares? It's the internet. You talk shit about me, I talk shit about you, we go back and forth. Now we're getting to the territory of like legal shit. That's insane to me. That's insane to me. For what? I even said to him, I hope this is worth it for you. I hope this was worth it for you. You hurt because you thought we were friends. Oh, well, welcome to the internet. I thought a lot of people were my friends too. I found out the hard way they weren't. So I move on. You don't see me making t-shirts of people who used to be cool with me and putting their faces on AI to make fun of them and put them on fucking merchandise. I very well could, but I'm not going to do that because number one, it's kind of fucked up. I don't want to make money off somebody like that. Making money off you, talking about you, exposing your bullshit. That's what I prefer to make money off of. So why are you pressed? Just like you over there on your channel doing the same thing to me and Henry. Oh, I'm going to show these clowns. Ditto's a clown. I'm going to expose him. Cool, then do that. You have every grounds to do that. But you making fucking t-shirts, putting people's faces on there is a little fucking crazy and unhinged and fucking weird. Of course. He's not printing them. He's getting them from a third party. He's getting them from a third party. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as I find out what website that is, trust me, they're definitely going to get an email from me. And if they ignore my email, they're going to email from my lawyer. There you go. Simple as that. This is getting ridiculous, bro. I don't want to have to fucking go to fucking spend money on a lawyer to fucking take this to court. I really fucking don't. That's why I'm doing this stream. Like, he's hearing it. He's watching it. Don't be stupid, bro. Like, dead ass, I really don't want to fucking go to court. I don't want this motherfucker to know who I am, where I live. I don't want to spend the money that's going to take to pursue it to court. But if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. Because, like, when does this end? When does it fucking end? This man spending more time putting my fucking face on AI and fucking making t-shirts in his own project. That's insane to me. Like, this is getting fucking insane, bro. Right. This is what I'm saying. Like, put your merchandise on your project, bro. Like, what are you doing? What are we doing here? Like, I'm a drama channel. Yes, I'm going to have merchandise related to drama I cover and I talk about. But you pressed over this t-shirt is insane for you to be doing shit like this. Like, that's fucking nuts. And the funny thing is, he was literally talking on his last stream about how he doesn't like body shaming people. What are you doing here? You're the biggest fucking hypocrite and liar, bro. You sit here and say that we're calling you a liar and saying you're lying about me and all this shit. Oh, what did I lie about? Da, 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 da. This is why I don't fuck with you, Rican. You are a fucking flip-flopping weirdo. You really fucking are. Because on one hand, when your boy VG over there talking about me being fucking fat and shit, and you sitting there like, well, we ain't gonna body shame her. And then look what you doing. Look what you doing. Damn well knowing I'm not that big, first of all. Pause. Second of all, you sit here and talk about how much you love and respect Frances. You think Frances, who's known me for the longest time, is going to be fucking cool with you doing this shit? She's going to have her limit too, where she's going to be done with you. And then what? You going to start doing this shit to her? And you want to wonder why we were never friends? What kind of, if you really thought you was my friend, do you really think a friend would do that? Whether I thought I was your friend or not is irrelevant. Did you feel like I was your friend? Yes or no? Because if the answer was yes, you felt like we were friends, why would you do this to someone that you thought was a friend? Like, I never did that. That's the crazy part. I don't consider you a friend, and I still never did you this dirty. You just mad because I'm calling you out on your bullshit. On your bullshit. Right here, this is your bullshit. Don't fat shame her. I don't want to do the fat shaming. I don't want to do the fat shaming. And then you over here doing it, bro. Karma's a bitch, bro. Pick a fucking lane. Are you gonna be fucking stand by your convictions and morals, or are you just gonna go back on it when it's fucking convenient for the narrative? You want to talk about we're pushing narratives? You literally told your boy to stop fat shaming somebody, right? And then say, oh, we gotta stop fat shaming her. She ain't ugly. All that shit. Look what you do to me. You're a hypocrite, bro. That's why I don't want to deal with you no more. You're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite, and if you keep going, you're going to have some legal struggles, dog. Don't think I won't, because I will. Like I said, you'll find out next week. You sure will. I love me some Quaker Oats cereal. I do. Love me some Quaker Oats cereal. And now I'm being a hypocrite because I just talked about how somebody did that shit and pretty much doxed somebody, and there I go. I don't even care no more, bro. This shit's getting fucking annoying. I don't even care anymore. Blue Baron for $2. I wonder how much progress Recon has done shit on or not. Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Right. He talks about how all these people fucking turned on me. Bro, there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. You over here talk about how your fucking cousins in the fucking, you got your cousin this, your cousin that. Well, my cousin's a fucking lawyer. Pass the bar. I got a cousin who's a cop. You do not want to. Like, I got fucking legal people in my family, dog. Come on now. Come on now. Tell me I won't. Tell me I won't. Tell me I fucking won't. Because that shit's wild. That shit's wild. Like, the worst I've done is put fucking emojis for channel members. That's it. The worst I got is the channel emojis. Oh, man. I don't think he wants anyone to hate him. I think he wants everyone to love him. And if you don't, well, then he's just going to come hard at you. You know? He can dish it, but he can never take it. You know, it's crazy. Like, he can dish it, but he can't take it. There's like I said, there's certain limits and boundaries I will not overstep with people. So, like, I can see if I was out here, you know, here's the big difference between me and this dickhead, right? When people come on here and they talk about his kids, I shut that down. And notice how when I shut that down, people stop talking about it on my channel. They stop bringing it up. If they're on the panel and they start bringing up his kids, I say, we ain't bringing family involved. And people stop, right? Why is it whenever his people on his channel start saying some foul shit, he either doesn't say shit to them and lets them continue, or he'll say shit to them and they'll just keep saying it. And he'll just keep repeating it, right? That's the difference between me and him. I don't let people overstep boundaries. I have a line I don't let be crossed. And he wants to sit there and say, well, it's a respect thing. I've respected you enough, bro. And you never give me acknowledgement on that. You only focus on the shit I've said about you that's negative. But you've never talked about the shit I have done for you, bro. That's the crazy part. I don't let the family shit. I don't like the family shit. I don't like the kid shit. I shut that shit down all the time when people bring it up. I don't like that conversation. Leave the kids out of it. Leave the wives. Leave the girlfriends. Leave all that shit. Leave the families behind on it. You know, he was so mad that somebody made a fucking AI thing of his grandfather who passed away. And I said that I don't know who did that. And I think it's kind of fucked up. I now know who did it. And I'm going to still say that. It's fucked up. Don't do that shit because you're making it worse. You're giving him ammo. Number one. Number two, don't be doing that. Leave the family out of this conversation. Period. I've been saying that. But he can't do that. He always, brings up the fucking Henry's daughter. He always brings up fucking Henry's mom. Well, Henry's really cool. But don't do that to people who ain't doing that. Well, you rocking with him, okay, and you rocking with somebody who made disgusting comments about Henry's little child's genitals, bro. Descriptive, nasty, vile comments about little girls' genitals. And you still rock with that dude. So please practice what you preach, sir. You cannot project shit on other people that you're not willing to do yourself. You cannot hold people to standards you do not hold yourself. That's the issue a lot of people have with him because he does that. Like, I won't even describe the way that man was talking about Henry's daughter because I'm telling you, it's disgusting. And I don't want anyone who didn't hear it to have their ears start bleeding at how vile and disgusting, but use your fucking imagination. It was gross how he was describing what allegedly happened to that little girl in descriptive ways. That was disgusting. And even though Rika's like, well, I fucking kicked him off the stream when he started saying that, and I told him not to, but then you let him back up and he continued to do it. And eventually you just gave the fuck up and let him go. I watched that stream. You let him back on. He continued to describe his Henry's daughter's genitals and what happened, what he thinks happened to that little girl, right? In a very disgusting manner. And you let him back on the panel and continue to say it. But if anyone came on my panel, whether I was cool with you or not, and said the shit that dude said on this channel, not only would I not let you back on this channel, you can't come in the chat. You're blocked. I don't want to hear that shit. No grown adult should be talking about little kids' genitals like that. No matter what the context is. Unless you in the field and you have to explain it for the courts, there's no reason why you should be talking about another kid's private area like that. Period. If anyone did that shit on my channel, they would not be welcome back on this motherfucker. But I guess Rican's brain is different, right? Rican had tolerance for people that would go on his channel and say that nasty, disgusting shit and leave that stream up, by the way, left it up. So anytime somebody wants to fucking make business partnership with him, somebody send him the clip of what he allowed to happen and be said on his channel, please. Because that's fucking gross. Here's the thing. No, he don't, right? This is what I've been saying, because apparently somebody called CPS on this kid, and I will say this for the 100th time. Unless you know for a fact that that man's kids are in danger being around him, if you know for a fact, if you have actual reasons, right, to call CPS on somebody, cool. But I personally don't think there has been enough evidence that warrants anyone calling CPS on that man. I don't think anyone should call CPS on him. I don't think anyone needs to be calling CPS on anyone unless you see them kids in distress. If you see them kids looking dirty, like say Ian Connor's kid came on camera and she looking kind of gross, like she hasn't showered in a while. I get it, but I ain't seen none of that. Do I think Ian Connors don't take care of his kids or don't love his kids? No, I think that he does love his kids and takes care of his kids. Do I think Rican don't love his kids or take care of his kids? No, I don't think that either. Because I don't know. There's no evidence that suggests these things. So, like, people playing with fire with that too need to stop. Like, dead ass. Unless you know, because number one, you are wasting CPS's fucking resources to do an investigation on somebody when it's going to come back no fucking results, which clearly happened when CPS was called on Rika the first time. So, like, that call shouldn't have even happened. I feel like y'all, whoever did do that, if you are watching, you're a fucking clown for that. You know why you're a clown for that? Because it just comes off as you using CPS as a weapon, and that's not cool, man. That is not cool. That is not cool. Because, like, you do understand when CPS gets called, them kids might get scared. You traumatizing some children thinking that they're going to be taken away from their dad or mom for what? Because you mad at Rican? That's crazy. I'm going to just say that. And if the person who called is mad at me for saying that, well, that's just how I feel. Don't call CPS on fucking people unless you know for a fact those kids are in danger. Because, like, you might be scaring these kids thinking that they're going to be taken away from their parent. That's crazy. Because sometimes y'all got to think about the kids. Y'all got to think about them kids. How would your kids feel if CPS rolled up and they're old enough to know what CPS is? Now they're thinking that they're going to have to go into a fucking foster home because somebody called CPS over some stupid shit. Why would I get a temporary restraining order? I don't need to get a temporary restraining order on this man. He hasn't made any physical threat to violence on me. I'm not scared of him. Why would I get a TRO? I don't need a TRO. For what? I'm not scared of him. He's never made a physical threat of harm on me. If anything, he should get a TRO on me. I've definitely made physical threats on his ass. I'll admit that. 100%. Nah, I'm not dumb. There's no need to put a TRO on nobody. There's no need to do that. I honestly, here's the thing. Do I think that Rican would physically harm me? Absolutely not. I don't think he out there hitting females. Personally, I think Rican would probably rather have a female try to whoop his ass than ever put his hand up and hit a woman. I honestly think that. I don't think he would ever really hit a female. I don't know, but I don't think he would, right? So I would never think that he would ever personally, like, physically attack me. I think if anything, he'd be more worried about me fucking fighting him because he know he ain't gonna hit me unless I pull out a weapon. Then he might have to put me down. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think he would ever actually put his hands on me. You know, I don't think he would. It wouldn't be the first time. But yeah, I don't think he would actually put his hands on me, to be honest. You know, I ain't out here gonna say he a woman hitter, you know. He wants to, you know, he still love your ass. Listen, here's the thing, if he truly did love me or care about me in any way, shape, or form, Rican just stop the fuck the t-shirt shit, bro. we could just not be cool and you can stop doing this fuckboy shit. Like dead ass. Please don't cost me more money. Don't cost me money. You know what he's gonna say? Well, you made about $1,000 off of me, so like, yeah, go ahead and do the lawsuit. Okay, well then, if that's how we gotta go, then that's how we gotta go. That's how we gotta go then. This man went there and said, yeah, make your money off me. Go ahead, make your money. I know you in a bind, but I'm trying to make you more money. You should have me come on your channel. Let's collaborate. Let's do this. It has nothing to do with me making money. It's him wanting to be part of that process. I know exactly what it is. He mad because he wants to be part of the process, making me money so he can have that little bragging rights. And more so, he wants to turn me against Henry and the community. I know that's what he wants me to do. He wants me on his team because I don't want to be on his team because I'm going forward talking about him and not letting him come on. I'm a pussy on this. Sure, I'll be a pussy. I'll be a pussy online. You think that bothers me? You think that bothers me? Do you think anybody who watches me genuinely cares about you calling me a pussy? Because number one, they know they're not because they've seen your ass on this channel way more times than you'd like to admit. We've been telling you don't come over here. Your fucking stupid ass manager should have been telling you not to come over here. Because he thinks that because he's counting my pockets, he thinks that he's the star of the show. So because of that, because it's the topic and people are giving me money, he thinks he's the star of the show. And he wants a cut. That's what it comes down to. He wants a cut. And I told him straight up, like, bro, you monetize the drama. Go ahead. I yet to see him be monetized. I've yet to see him be monetized. When he gets monetized, good. Good luck. Good. Have fun. I'm glad. I'm happy for you. Make your bank. Make your stack. But don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me when you're doing some fuckboy flip-floppy shit, bro. I got nothing to say to you at this point. You've had your moment. You've come on here plenty of times. I told you, $1,000, you can come back on. But until then, you ain't coming back on here. At this point, I might just say, fuck the $1,000. You just ain't never coming back on here because you really out here trying to make money off of my fucking face for what? For what? There's a difference between making money off your name and making money off your fucking image. Like, you do not have my permission, dog. Straight up, you do not have my permission. And if you think you don't need it, well, trust me, the legal system will say otherwise. The legal system will say otherwise. I already know where you at. And it's not stalking you. I'm getting the information so I can send it to my lawyer. Simple as that. Go ahead and say it's stalking. Because the courts will say otherwise. There's the messages that prove it. I messaged him today, and I told him, what's your address? He didn't want to give it up. I told him about the information I did have. I have this information. I have this information. He said, oh, you're going to get charged for stalking. Nah, I'm asking you for your information and telling you what I need it for. That's legally what I'm supposed to do. Ask you to provide your information so I can send it to my lawyer. You didn't want to do that. So I said, okay, well, I have this information. I have this information. Thank you for confirming the information I had was correct, by the way, because you confirmed that for me. So good job. Your fucking big brain over there confirming the information I had was pretty much on point. So, and that's it. That's it. All I had to do was drop his area code, part of his phone number, and asked him if he was still living at a certain place he was apparently living at. I don't know if that's where he's still at, but I told him that, and he's like, you're stalking me. Nah, I'm just not stupid, bro. You leave too many breadcrumbs. So there you go. Like, I'm sorry. I know the legal system. Bro, you don't think that being a YouTuber for as long as I have, that other people haven't literally came at me and threatened lawsuits on me? I had to know the law. I had to know copyright laws. I had to know defamation libel laws because I was threatened with defamation and libel lawsuits. You know, when I covered the Andy Signor situation, that man threatened me with defamation for like 3-4 years, man. Like, going on 4 years. So, drop the Addy for answer. I think Answer already knows. I don't know if he knows, but I think he did. Hey, new subscriber here. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. 100% this is a real dude. Leave Ray alone. He don't gotta leave me alone. Just stop trying to sell merch of my pictures, man. That's just fucking weird. That's just getting weird. Like, this is some childish shit. Like, what am I supposed to do? Make t-shirts of his face too? No, like, I'm not trying to do all that. My t-shirt is okay, good. I'm glad, answer, because I might need that. I'll let you know when I talk to my lawyer next week. Don't worry about it. So there you go. What do we talk about? Well, right now we're talking about how there might be a legal issue happening. Critic, I've been covering this dude named Rican Ranger for a while. He's become a locale of the channel, and now he's threatening to make t-shirts with my face on some AI shit that he made, and I'm pretty much telling him legally he can't do that. And he's basically doing this because he likes to say next question a lot, and he's doing it because I put in my merch store this t-shirt, which has nothing to do with him other than the next question phrase. So he's really mad about it, and that's why he's trying to make pictures of me and put them on merchandise with AI art. It's a long story. I have a playlist if you want to check that out. I'll keep you updated. I don't want to start a t-shirt war. It's fucking stupid. I'm too grown for this. I'm way too grown to be beefing with somebody over like whose t-shirt is more offensive. Like it's just factual. Mine is not offensive. Mine has like no one who doesn't know what's going on. Like this person right here, he has no idea what's going on. He might just see this t-shirt and be like, oh, that's a cool graphic. And that's a cool saying. Next question. He might not have context, but he might just like the art and be like, okay, that sounds cool. I'll buy it. He won't have anything. He won't even know it has anything to do with some weirdo named Rican Ranger, bro. You know what I'm saying? But then people see this like, first of all, Rican, let's keep it real. Who the fuck is going to wear a t-shirt with this image on it, bro? That is the most unflattering image you could do. Who wants to wear an image with a big bitch and a clown face and have no idea who it is anyways? Like, who's gonna buy this shit other than like 4 people? You might make 4 fucking people buy this shit. Oh, I see. I had someone dox me on YouTube, made threats to sue me. I guess that's YouTube. I'll see the difference is I don't make threats. I make promises. I definitely am going to be talking to my lawyer about this dumb shit. Somebody doxed you on YouTube though? That's crazy. You'd have to be drunk to buy that. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, who's gonna buy this? You actually like the shirt? Yeah, it's in my merch store. I didn't have time to put the links or the fucking shit in there, but like, yeah, like this t-shirt is literally just a t-shirt with a graphic of a fucking anime character, right? It's just an anime character. And I like the image. I was like, this is a cool image because I wasn't trying to put nothing on there that fucking humiliated this man. I just wanted to put next question. I wanted to make it a cool shirt. I didn't want to make it a fucking humiliation shirt because I think shirts that are meant to have like what is it? How do I explain it? I don't want to make merchandise that's just simply something that only my chat and people who watch me would know, right? I want to make merchandise that's kind of like both. I want it to be like an inside joke between people who watch the channel, but I also want to make merch that like normies would probably buy without having any context. Like this is a shirt that I think is universal. But this dude over here thinking he's going to make t-shirts of somebody who only a few people really know and care about, but also such an unflattering image. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not my body, by the way. That's not my body, right? Because he knows that I look more like this. Okay. And then I don't look anything like the image he's putting out there, right? So it's like, at least make it somewhat flattering. No one's going to wear a shirt with that big bitch on it. Just keeping it real. Andy might buy it. Right. Diabolical. Next question, right? Those are 2 shirts that only people who watch my channel will get the reference to, but they're also graphics that people can wear because it looks kind of cool. Oh, he threatened me on Instagram again. Just box popping for $9.99. Why is it that his answer is always AI? It's like he has no talent. Just saying. Yeah, because he doesn't. He doesn't have talent. Somebody send me this threat. I want to see this new threat. How many threats is he going to make on me? Is it a physical one? Because again, everything he puts out there is going to the lawyer next week. So I don't know why he keeps talking. The moment I'm saying I'm going to do something legal, he needs to stop talking. But let him keep talking because it's just going to add more ammo. It's just going to add more ammo. I'm going to check Discord. Hold on, it's loading. This is how dumb he is, bro. The moment somebody says they're going to take this illegal, you should probably stop talking. But it's him. He's going to keep talking. Why is Discord the only tab that takes forever to load when I click it, bro? He hold on. I just saw it. Okay, thank you. So he that's hilarious. He's so dumb. Take your playlist down. No. My playlist has to stay up now because of the legal aspect. Like, he doesn't understand legal shit. Regan, I can't, now that I'm saying I'm going to take legal matters, right? I can't even take the playlist down. I can't take the playlist down because if it does go through court, right, you're going to have to bring that up, the playlist. I can't take it down now. I can't take it down now. Like, at this point, I actually cannot take the playlist down. I am telling you, I'm basically, quote, threatening legal action, right? I'm telling you I'm going to take legal action. I can't take that playlist down now. You're so fucking dumb. This is, like I said, he doesn't understand how law works. Now that I'm publicly stating that I'm pursuing legal action, I cannot take the list down because it's going to have to be part of the evidence, right? It's going to have to be part of your counter argument. I can't take it down because here's the thing. I can take it down. Guess what? They're going to have me put that shit back up. It don't matter. It don't matter. So here he is saying, right? Here he is saying, say hello to the bad guy. It never ends. Take your playlist down or off with their heads. Bruh. Right. Like, I have to keep it up. I have to keep it up now. And here's the thing, Rican, if you feel like we defamed you or I defamed you, right? If you feel like I defamed you, well, that I have to keep that playlist open because your counter here, look, I'm doing this man's job for him, bro. Your counter, and you can talk to what if I have to pursue legal action, right? And I'm saying if, because I'm giving him a warning. I don't want to do it, but it's going to if he continues to do this shit, right? So if we go forward, Rican, you can counter sue. You do know that, right? You can counter sue and do the whole defamation shit. You might as well counter sue, right? You might as well counter sue because number one, right? And it's going to be long. I'm telling you right now, defamation lawsuits, especially, it can take a few years, right? But if you want to, and I recommend this, talk to your lawyer, talk to a lawyer, because I know you don't have a lawyer, but talk to a lawyer and tell me if I'm wrong, right? If I'm going to come for you for this copyright bullshit you're doing, this fucking infringement of my fucking image on t-shirts and shit, right? If I'm going to do that, you can counter sue for defamation. You can counter sue. Take that time to do it. Take that time to do it. And then we can end it once and for all legally. And we'll see. We'll see who's right and who's wrong. You could do that. You could do that. Of course, because he's crashing out right now because he knows. He knows. Hold on, let me go to the other ones. Oh my God, why is it zoomed in? Oh, because I zoomed in. Stupid. Zoom out, bitch. Yep, here he goes. He posts again. When you're about to lose your temper, but then you remember that vengeance is the Lord. Yappity, yappity, yap, yap. I am the new Dragon Ranger. The grid is mine. Sit on and twist huckleberry juice for all y'all sippers. When people say I miss the good old day, well, yeah, I saw that one. That's the one I saw. Yeah, he's now taking shots at Juicebox Poppy. He's watching. Hang on a second. I love you, Ray Zero. I just saw your message. Hold on, I'm looking at my messages right now. Because he's watching. He is always watching, bro. Like I said, he can make his memes on his Instagram page. You cannot sell merchandise of my fucking face. Can't do it. Sorry. It's just not going to happen. It's not happening. But he can keep watching. Hey, Rican, why don't you tell me where you're making these shirts? How about you tell us that? Tell us where you're making those shirts. I want to know what website you're using. I want to know what website you're using. He's still paying his divorce lawyers in installments. It's all right. It's all right. Well, he better pay some other legal fees. The grid is in shambles right now. He probably rolls up every time you and Henry go live. He does. He 100% does. He's watching right now. That's why he's literally on his Instagram. The only way he gets to communicate with us is on Instagram. He knows some of y'all still watch, right? So he knows y'all be ninja watching him. And so when I'm streaming, he makes these posts because he knows you guys are gonna forward it to me, right? I'm completely fine with that. I'm completely fine with that. What he doesn't understand is like, are you gonna call my bluff here? Am I bluffing? We'll find out next week. I'm gonna have a nice conversation with my lawyer next week for sure. So take that list down and it all stops. Nah, bro. Like it's you have a list up too. Who cares? You like Rican. This man, for those of you who don't know, this man not only has a YouTube channel that is botted, like they pay for the subscribers and views over there, right? We've already exposed that. He's admitted it, right? That's one. Number two, there are multiple alt account channels that are specifically created to go after Henry Resilient and probably me now, right? So they make alt accounts that exclusively make AI videos talking shit, right? And those are botted. But we're obsessed. We're the ones that got a problem. Okay, how about this? You want my playlist to go down, Rican? You're going to deactivate all those alt accounts. Whoever runs them, have them deactivate them. You want this over? Deactivate them. You don't want a lawsuit? Deactivate those alt accounts and fucking we could just move on. And when I say move on, we could just keep it as business as usual. You could talk your shit on your channel. I'm going to talk my shit on my channel. And then nobody needs to make t-shirts of people's faces. There you go. Simple as that. But if you guys want to keep doing that, well, guess what? You're going to have a cease and desist coming your way. And then once you ignore that cease and desist, which you probably are going to do because you're fucking stupid, if you ignore that cease and desist, then we can pursue filing an actual lawsuit. I'm literally telling you how this is going to happen, and you have a choice to just like not do this shit, bro. Do I want to do this? No, it's going to cost me fucking money I don't have. But trust me, I will make sure I get that money to do so. I always make sure I try to find a way to do something. And I'm telling you right now, if I've actually needed fucking help filing a lawsuit against you, I know for a fact there's plenty of people that will definitely put money in that legal fund to pay my lawyer to pursue legal action against you. Say they won't. Say they won't. Say they won't. I got my car that I'm pretty much trying to get rid of anyways. By the way, guys, I want to take this time to thank y'all so much. I never gave y'all an update, but thanks to y'all and, you know, people who donated to the GoFundMe, I was able to catch up on my real life issues I have. I mean, still trying to catch up on other stuff, but at least I ain't getting fucking kicked out of my crib. So thank you guys so much for all of that, because it did help me. I finally caught up on everything. So we good over here as far as we ain't going to be Rican Ranger homeless. So that's just what it comes down to. And thank y'all for donating to the channel, because that also helped me catch up as well. So I appreciate y'all. And also thank you, Rican Ranger, for being the greatest locale I have had the pleasure of covering on this channel. Because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have the content for everyone to help me out and get me out of a bind. But they did get me out of a bind. Guess what? I didn't need to eat ass like Sky Frank to get there. So thank you so much. Yeah, no, we good over here. We good over here now. I took care of that shit last week. So we good over here. I'm finally caught up. We all caught up over here as far as like the rent goes. So we good. 1999 from Juicebox Poppy says, Rican, you have me blocked on Instagram like a pussy. I will donate any extra if Ray has to lawyer up. I pledge 1K to your legal fees. Oh, I'm 100%. 100%. If he wants to keep going with this and I have to take it to legal, that's what's going to happen. That is 100% what's going to happen. Like I said, first step is the cease and desist. And then after that, if he wants to keep going, well, an answer, you kind of know the law. Am I lying? Is anything I said about the legal proceedings with this, is it a lie? Is it a lie? Like I said, the worst thing that's going to happen, he's going to have my information. That's it. He can have my information. Sell it to the highest bidder, because that's the only way you're going to make money at this point for your stupid ass project, Rican, is to sell my doxed information. Like I said, you don't want to go the legal route, then stop. Simple as that. Just stop. Really, just stop. That's all I'm asking. Just stop. All your statements are factual. Exactly. So just stop, bro. I'm asking you here and now. There's no pleading. There's me just telling you. Not even asking. I'm not even going to ask no more. Why am I asking? I'm going to tell you. You do not have my permission to use my pictures on merchandise, on AI. You do not have my permission to do that. You do have my permission to make memes of me, mock me on, your socials. You do have my permission to do it on your YouTube channel, but you do not have the rights to make money off of my face on AI art. So, and that is what legally the law says you can't do. So, if I see a single t-shirt with my fucking face on it, Rican, you getting that cease and desist, number one. And then considering you're stupid and you're fucking petty and you're childish, you're probably going to ignore the cease and desist. And you're probably going to dox me, which is fine. Feel free to dox me. I don't even care anymore. But if you do ignore the cease and desist, then I'm going to go ahead and file a lawsuit. So I'm telling you straight up how this is going to go down. So you can keep sitting there talking shit on your Instagram, think that that's not what's going to happen. But I'm giving you literally everything you need to know what's going to happen. Step by step. Cease and desist. You're going to ignore it. File a lawsuit in your state. So, oh yeah, did I have to mention I have to file it in his state? See, I know what I'm talking about because, again, I've dealt with defamation lawsuits. I've dealt with copyright lawsuits before. It has to be filed in his state, which I already looked up his state's laws. And yeah, he's fucked. He's cooked. And if he wants to fight it, he's going to have to lawyer up and find funds. And again, you have this project going on, Rican. You really want to waste it on fighting a lawsuit against me? You know what I'm saying? Do you really want to pursue that route instead of just stop being stupid and putting my face on fucking t-shirts to sell? Do you want to just not do that? Otherwise, you're going to be spending all your money on your lawyer. I hope VG's as good of a lawyer as he is your man to give you to fight a lawsuit against me. And that's what they're going to do. This is exactly what they're going to do, right? Because the moment I file a lawsuit, I have to use my government name, okay? So he's going to know my first and last name, which they're going to use to find out whatever they can about me, right? Which is fine, because if they do that, then I would have to, include that into the lawsuit, because now they're putting my information out there with malicious intentions, right? So now we have a doxing case, right? Which I don't even care. I probably won't go that route because, again, I'm not trying to spend more money than I have to, because then that's a whole nother legal fee. So I'm not going to go ahead and do that. I'll tell Rican right now, I'm not going to do that. You want to dox me, dox me. I'm not going to fucking go against you because, the money ain't worth it to me. I'm not wasting that much money on you, bro. Okay? So have fun. And that's what they're going to do. So again, please just do that. Because like I said, you want to go that route. I really hope. I tell people all the time, I'm not really the one. They don't trust me when I say that. They don't believe me when I say that, but I'm really not. I'm really not. He's a broke bitch ass, won't go any further than talk because that bitch don't got the money to defend himself. The bitch can't even pay his rent. I mean, overall, like I said, I'm just letting him know. I will keep saying that until it resonates through his brain how serious this situation is for me right now. Because, you ain't going to do all that. You ain't going to do all that. You ain't going to do all that. you know. Didn't somebody else, I asked this question, didn't somebody else say that they were going to sue him? Was that even real? Does anybody know what that situation was about? Because nobody really told me. I heard whispers about it that he already had somebody else who was filing a lawsuit. And we never got an update on that. So, does anybody know what that situation was? Because I would love to talk to that person. I would love to talk to that person. The green tea thing, that was super quiet. Okay. Yeah, because he was going to be sued by somebody else, right? And then that kind of went away. So like Rican just not having good luck with this legal shit. Like, I don't know what he thought was gonna happen. Like, why are you trying to piss me off, Doug? Like, why are you trying to get me there? You got me there. Congratulations. No, you're not dead to me anymore. Now you just become somebody that I just really, really want to sue. Like, I want to file a lawsuit because this man is on some crazy shit, man. Like, crazy shit. What is wrong with this man? Like, dude sitting there, he can't take people talking shit. You so tough, you so hard, but you can't handle people talking shit. No, it's not about the shit. It's about the respect. It's about the principle. He says it's about the principle, bro. Like, the principle of what? You have no principles. Because look at what you're doing. Look at what you're doing. You're mad because I don't want to talk to you anymore. Like, what kind of grown man is acting like a teenager that just got dumped by her fucking high school sweetheart or some shit? Like, this shit's weird. Right. Yeah. And he talks about respect. You have to give respect to get it. You have not shown me a single shred of respect since the day I met you, bro. Since the day I met you. Okay? Do we have to go back and look at the DMs? You never respected me. I was just somebody you wanted to stick your dick in, bro. You had no respect for me. If you had respect for me, you would have fucking talked to me like somebody you had respect for, not fucking always sit there begging me to send you pictures of my fucking ass because you're more of an ass man than a tits man. Like, that shit's so weird. But you respected me. No, you didn't respect me. You just want to have sex with me and I shut you down. You want to talk about you shut me down? Do we have to go back to those DMs, guys? Do we have to go back to the DMs? Do we have to? I think we should. I think we should revisit the DMs and talk about how this man respects me, right? How this man is saying he rejected me because of my body count, right? Let's go back to the DMs. Let me get those up. Give me a second. Let me find it. It's been a while. Ah, man. People on the internet never cease to amaze me. Like, they really don't. It's like legit crazy. Like, you would think that somebody would just learn. It's crazy because, like, I've had, like, legit haters, guys. Like, people who hate my fucking guts. And they never did some shit like this. All right. Let's go back to it. Okay. Let's revisit the leaks, guys. Let's do that. Because a lot of people haven't seen this because they didn't go back. So for all you new people, this is for you. This is where it started. Oh, my dog's looking crazy right now. I can hear it. I can hear him now. Ah, here she goes again with the fucking DMs. Yes, I sure am. So let's go back and watch the DM leaks, okay? Here he is, freaking Ranger DM leaks. This is where it started, with him messaging me first on 7/17/2024 at 12:30 a.m. Nothing crazy here, right? You know, just waving, saying hello. This is me sliding in the DM. Now, this was a joke. That was a joke. I don't want anyone to misunderstand that. That was 100% him joking. I just waved back, right? Immediately, give her the dick. Like 10:35 a.m., same day, give her the dick automatically. This is every day in the this is every day in the cord. LOL, now cat got your tongue. Okay. Give her the dick. He already starting, right? This is where we're at, guys. Don't forget, this man continuously says on streams that I'm just mad because he rejected me. Does this look like, you know what I'm saying? That he didn't want it. Okay? Let's go down. Where's the link to the pom-poms? Because he found out that my OnlyFans, my Fansly's content was leaked, and they were talking about it in the Discord, and I sent the link to the leak to 2 females who asked for it, right? So I sent them the link to the 2 females, right? And when he found out, he saw the Discord, the chat, he wanted a link to it. And I told him that TJ found it on his own, because TJ was the one who originally found my leaks and talked about it in the Discord, which is why the leaks even was talked about in the first place. He shot himself immediately. Facts. Okay? So that's where it started. Somebody in Henry's Discord, TJ Lawrence, found out that I had OnlyFans leaks. Okay? And they were mentioned in the Discord. People were talking about it. I was like, yeah, I used to do Fansly. Some of the pictures leaked on the internet. And then 2 females, one of them being Francis, and I think it was Shay. Shay, I think I sent you the link. I think Shay was one of them, but Francis was the other one. I sent the link to the leaks to those 2 women, and this is when he started with his shit. This is where it started, right? Okay? And I said, hi, TJ found him on his own. Nah, slide that here, player. He wanted to see my leaks. Okay? He wanted to see my leaks. So here we go. Let's fast forward a little bit. You know, hold on. Let me make sure I don't go too far. Where I scroll, bitch. Bitch, scroll down. There we go. So this is me reading all this to y'all. We're recapping, right? See? A GIF. He wants the picture of my titties. See? I didn't give it to him, right? And this was unedited. Nothing was deleted in this video right here. I don't have this account no more, right? But this video I kept up, obviously, because I don't even have access to these DMs no more. But this is from start to finish. From start to finish. Okay? Wanting to see my fucking titties. Right? Scrolling down. Right? I didn't answer him either. I put worthy in quotes to play on the unworthy name. Now you're trying to play hangman. This is when me and him got a fight. Remember how he keeps denying the reasons why people in the Discord had fucking issues with him? And I kept saying it started with him arguing people over Henry saying unworthy, the YouTube channel Unworthy Productions is going to save the Power Ranger franchise. This was when me and Rican first got into an argument. Okay? And this is him in my DMs, and we arguing in DMs. Right? Right here, I put worthy in the quotes to play on the unworthy name Loca. Now you trying to play hangman. I'm listening. You started this shit tagging me about red bot. Where is my lie? I said, why you in my DMs? I left the server. You good. You do you. I'm going to be out. And this is when I left the Discord. First time I left the Discord because me and him got into a fucking fight. Right? Me and him were going back and forth in Discord. And what happened is one of Henry's mods timed me out in the Discord. I found out later he also timed out Rican, but at the time, I got timed out and I got pissed. So I fucking left the Discord. And then he hit me up in DMs because I wasn't even in the Discord at this point, right? So again, he keeps telling people that what we're saying is lies because he keeps saying the reason why, things went south is because Henry was mad about this. No, bro, it started here. And I kept telling people this, and I've shown proof. This is where the fucking the discourse in the Discord first started with Rican and everybody else. Because he was in the fucking main chat. He was in the chat talking shit. And people were going back and forth with him, and I was going hard on him, right? And everybody was sitting there watching, and then one of the mods timed me out because I started getting too hood, and I started dropping the N-word at Rican, and I got timed out. And I know exactly which mod did it. It was Chad, and now me and Chad are cool, but that's exactly what happened, right? But hey, I'm a liar, and what I'm saying is not true, even though I have the fucking receipts right here. He keeps talking about receipts, and he never shows any, okay? Let's keep going, right? Y'all get the context. See? And this is the most I've ever typed to him, right? Most I ever typed to him. Most I ever typed to him, right? All this shit I said to him, he's like, my bad. Typo, LOL, typo, God. Why you so turned up on me is what I'm saying. You fishing, right? And he's saying I'm fishing. I'm literally just saying right here, how am I fucking fishing? I said, it's all good. You got Henry's Discord to yourself. Ain't nobody going to check you when you say something out of pocket, or at least say it in the more direct manner like I do. So you go on, keep taking pot shots at Henry, because he was, and talk about how you're going to unite a broken, unfixable fandom. Best of luck to you, right? That's what the fight was about. But he keeps saying nothing to do with that. It all had to do with Henry being mad or whatever fucking bullshit he keeps spewing. But he's never shown proof of that what I'm saying is a lie. But I've shown you right here. This is exactly what happened. Right? I said, fishing for what? By all means. You know it all right. So, like, what the fuck am I fishing for? I don't even know what the fuck I was saying. I was pissed typing. Oh, I type like shit. LOL. I'm chilling. I fucks with you. Like he always says he fucks with me, then he don't fuck with me. I do. I don't know. Humble me in some kind of way. I fucks with you. I don't know. Humble me in some kind of way. Remember how he always said, oh, these people are trying to humble me. Look at him saying, oh, I don't know. You humble me in some kind of way. Like it's a good thing. But he always says, oh, you bitches trying to humble me. I said, nah, I fucked with you too until you started going at Henry like you've been doing. Again, this was the fight, guys, that started the drama with this man. This was the fight that started the drama with this man. I'm literally telling him. He kept taking pot shots at Henry because Henry said unworthy is going to save Power Rangers. That's where it started. So tell me I'm lying. I'm lying. And right here, ain't nobody need to indirectly, subliminally shot Henry. Just don't create stuff that ain't their context is everything. I don't know what the fuck he's saying. You know what I mean? So me and him, like I said, the whole fucking conversation, I have it. It's right here. I did a whole stream about it, right? Now let's get to the whole fucking real meat and potatoes of the conversation. Again, this is me and him. We were argued for like at least a whole ass day about this shit. A whole ass day, me and him argued about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Right here, him talking shit about April, the one he keeps using in his fucking arguments all the time. Oh, yeah, that's why April said this. This is when him and April weren't cool. He didn't give a fuck about April then. Now, all of a sudden, when April leaves the Discord and he gets fucking booted out, he all of a sudden's like, April was right. Don't do an April, he says. You know what I'm saying? He thinks he's fucking playing with me. See, I'm sitting here. Nah, you made me mad, so I'm gonna be mad at you. I got timed out because I was mad at you, and my hood came out. The fuck? Switch yourself. If attention is what you want, just say that. And this is where he gets to see the titties, right? I said, bro, I got tits. You think I need to fucking pick a fight with anyone to get attention? Boom, there. I finally sent it to him because he pissed me off with that comment. He got what he wanted, right? Now watch the tune change, right? We were arguing in DMs for a while. Look at how the tune changed. I said, do I look like I need to pick a fight to get attention? You're welcome, by the way. This man saw my whole body. He's sitting there saying I'm fucking a fat clown. You see my whole body, bro. You know that ain't me. But okay. Let's continue. It looks nice. That was his response to the titties. So I said, yes. So do I need to be angry at you to get attention, or would I just send you titty pictures like I just did? Pretty much, right? I said, pretty sure you're just pissed off at me that I ain't no April. I didn't leave because I can't take the heat. I left, so I didn't say shit I couldn't take back. And again, you are welcome for the titty pictures, right? He finally got the link to the leak. Right? Here he goes. Now look at how the tune changed. I haven't smashed in 6 months. I know the feeling. Right? 0906 2024. He hasn't smashed in 6 months. Now he saw the titties he trying to smash. See? But he sits there and says he rejected me, right? He rejected me, right? Hold on. Let's get to the body count. Let's get to the body count because he likes to bring that up all the time. Hold on. We're going to get it. See? This is another argument he denies happened. He was mad because Henry was covering Aaron and he kept saying it was canceling. Like it's cool to cancel ninjas, huh? Right? The court is negative because it's an exposed channel. Like the fuck? That's what I respond to him with because he talks about it's negative. I'm like, it's an exposed channel. The fuck you think people are going to be positive about exposing people? Now he's like, I'm uncancelable unless I do it myself. I stand in my word all the time. No, he don't. Man, that comment aged poorly. He calls me, missed a call, didn't answer his calls. Stop talking, stop responding. April is a dumb entitled, see you next Tuesday. But he always uses April in his arguments, don't he, y'all? Don't he, y'all? Always uses April in his arguments. But right here, he calling her dumb, entitled dumb, see you next Tuesday. I sent him a link. Them shits are leaked. Who fucking cares? I don't give a fuck. I did Fansly. Them shits got leaked. I didn't send him the picture. I sent him the leaks. He wanted a new picture because he started begging me for it. He started begging me for pictures, bro. Then he went in the Discord and bragged about me sending him the link to the leaks, right? He said, I never had a girl get mad at me and it said nudes. You a different kind of special, Ray. That's what the comment was, right? I said, 1, you asked when everybody was asking for my leaked pictures. 2, I ain't soft. I left because he called me soft. I left the Discord because I said I was going to say some shit I wasn't going to take back, right? He talked about, oh, I never met a girl who sent me nudes, right here. Oh, I definitely told you to come back. Stop being soft, Brent. Call me soft. Like he always repeats other shit people say because he has no originality. Let me get dust protection off the screen. This is him wanting me to come pick his ass up, right? She gonna be in New Hampshire, close to where I am at soon. Is Ray for the streets? Remember reeking them lips though. See, he wanted it. I'm literally just showing y'all this because again, he really out here talking about people lying on him. We've gone through this, right? Let me see them now. Hold on, wait. We missed one. We gotta go back. Let me see the National Geographics again. He wanted me to send him new pictures of my titties, like new pictures. New pictures. He already saw the leaks, but he wanted more. He wanted me to send him a picture, which I never did. Right? Which I never did. Right? Sorry, I'm streaming now. He tried to call me. Now I seen it. Now he said, now that I seen it, it's all good. You know we can talk anytime you want to. Hopefully you cooled off now. I said, I mean, hopefully you are cooled off because you started it, right? Still talking to this dude. You know? But don't forget, he goes, I like him feisty, Ray. You like to be tied up? How's the trunk look? Me and my ass. Tits are cool, but I'm an ass man. This is where this is where he starts asking me for pictures. Right? Gave me only half the view. I want the whole leak. Can the drama mama keep secrets? I don't think so. Nope. Not when it comes from a lying piece of shit like you. Hell no. He over here trying to get pictures of my ass now. Right? And I dismiss it. I don't even fucking respond to his stupid shit. Right? I said, call me a temper tantrum, blah, 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 haha. All I do is keep secrets. But I told him straight up, here's the thing. I warn people all the time. Because people always ask me, can I trust you? Can you keep this anonymous? Can you not say nothing? I say, I will keep secrets unless you cross me by lying on my name. Unless you cross me by lying on my name, or I have to correct some bullshit you saying, you can trust me. I have no reason to expose none of the shit you guys have to fucking say to me or do unless you fucking lie about it. If you go to people and say, well, I never said this, I never said that, and I'm like, yes, you did. Why are you lying? I have proof. Just don't lie. Baby, come. Get out of there. Get out of there. If you lie, I'm going to expose it. It's really that simple. I don't know what this dog is doing, but she's getting me tight. Stop. You can't go over here. I'm blocking it off. You can't go over there. No, I took you outside, and if you didn't poop when I took you outside and we went for a ride, that's on you. But I will take you out again after the stream. But you need to stop playing because I know why you're going over there. That's your spot. That's your spot. All right, let's continue. Let's continue. I warned him right here. Unless you cross me by lying on my name, your secrets are fucking good. And what did he do? Lie on my name. Lie on my name. Right? Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta go back. Is this another crusty conversation? Let's see. Look at this. Nothing a little neck and tie and gag can't fix. Hands behind your back. Trying to be kinky. It's crazy. Talk about smacking my ass. Look, but he just playing, y'all. He just playing, y'all. I'm just going down to get to the part where he lies again. Because he's straight up lying. Hold on. Because he's straight up lying. Look, at one time it's fine with me. You're more than welcome to try my ninjetti stuff. You're more likely to try my ninjetti staff belongs to no one. You all choose who you fuck, but we choose who we marry, like jokes. Because this is him trying to say, like, he just gonna fuck bitches. And I'm like, all right. He just wants to fuck me. One time is fine with me. He just wants to fuck one time, guys. I said, my kitty cat's powerful. Talk is cheap, boo. I'm good for you like a vegetable. See how he's trying? Ass is everything. Let me see right there. Rican is top shelf. Yep. You know what I'm saying? I went through the whole top to bottom, y'all. He thought I was playing. He told me to leak it, and I did. And then he got mad that I leaked this. Well, we're going to go over it 100%. So here he goes, right? This is where he asked me how many dudes I've been with, right? And I told him, in total, I counted 20, right? He's like, that's a lot. He's like, that's a lot. That's a lot. I'm like, bro, I'm 39, right? I'm 39 years old. And I lost my V card when I was 18. So if you do the math, 20 isn't even that high. That's what I was trying to explain to him, right? But this is where he keeps saying, this is the part I want y'all to pay attention to. Because what this man is constantly saying online, on his streams, on other people's streams, right? He always tells people, Ray's just mad because I found out what her body count was. And I ain't want to fuck with that. And I clowned on her for her body count. Yes, that is partially true. He did try to talk shit about my body count. However, this is a conversation at 9/08/2024, right? Hold on. But and after this conversation, mind you, this video is still long. See, like up to this point, this man was still talking to me, right? He did make jokes about the body count, right? Come on, kidnap me, Ray Ray. 9:09, very next day, still trying to get meet up with me. I'm about to drop the Addy. What's good? I'm a thirsty motherfucker. What you doing? I got some bread. I'm trying to see Amy Joe. What's good? Now he trying to meet up, talk about he thirsty. Days after he clowned on me for my body count, he's still trying to meet up and fucking and he claims I just needed a ride. Are you saying you thirsty, motherfucker? Thirsty for what? Who says that? I'm thirsty to go meet Amy Jo Johnson. Like, what are you thirsty about? And I told him, nah, I had plans. I'm not going to pick you up and go to a convention with you, bro. Like, I got plans with my sister. My real family is more important than some random dude I just met online that I've known since like what, 07, 2024? Right. Because like it was July when I met him in 2024. July. I've known this man for 2 months online and barely talked to him like that. But I'm going to meet up with some stranger online to drive him to a convention. Right? I told him I was working, by the way. I was working at the time. We're going to go on an adventure. I don't give a fuck. It's Amy Jo, you bugging. You just, you get assigned whatever you want. She won't be here forever. Begging me to come pick him up. Here comes Dick in the Box reference. Right? Right? But he made fun of me because of my body count, guys. That was like what? Days ago? 0908 2024. We're now at 9/13 2024. The next week, this man's still talking to me, trying to get in my pants. You know what I'm saying? Man's still trying to get my pants. Right? I got a present for you. Dick in the box. Told him to go to horny jail. Toxic melons over here. See, like I'm saying, but release my pressure. I said I did Fansly for that purpose. The leaks are now free. Used to be 20 a pop. Nah, son, I need a place to park. We don't live that life. That's where you lose me. Man trying to fuck me after apparently lying to me for having a high body count, according to him. Right? But he don't lie. He don't lie, guys. He don't lie. We're the ones lying on him. We're the ones slandering him. How many times do I have to show the fucking receipts, bro, for you to understand you are a pathological liar and a manipulator? How many times we gotta do this? Did he think that I was never gonna bring these up? Because now he already threatened to use my leak nudes that he saved clearly. He saved the nudes. He showed me the sticker he was going to put out, right? The alleged sticker. And now he's saying, oh, it was just an iPhone sticker thing. Don't matter. You proved to me you still saved those pictures of me, dog. And saying you're going to put them stickers on merchandise and make stickers of them and put them up in Dorchester. Right? Right? But I'm the one who's obsessed with you. I'm the one stalking you. I'm the one who loves you. I'm the one who has the obsession. But he forgets these leaked DMs been out there since 2024. And we're going to bring them back up again because he likes to say that I'm a liar. Because he says things like, she just mad because I won't dick her down. She just mad because I wouldn't give her the D. Does this guys, you tell me, does what we looked at so far, is this a man who wasn't trying to give me the dick? Is this somebody who wasn't trying to get in my pants? So it was me. I was the one trying to get in his, and I'm mad because he wouldn't give it to me. Did it look like he was resisting? Right? Now he's asking me, what you doing on Sunday? Johnny Young Bosch finna be here soon. I gotta get a book for him signed. Let me rent you in your car. Mine is broken. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to run up Johnny Young Bosch. Come on, son. Right? And I told him, nah. I said, I got shit going on with my sister this weekend, which I did. Right? Doing stuff with my sister this weekend. Lame sauce, Ray Ray. Who takes you to see Johnny Young Bosch on a first date? Hold that L. Bruh. Date? Okay. Again, just want to put this out there so people can understand how delulu this man is. This man is straight up delusional. This is a fight in another time, right? Because he was talking shit in the Discord. Okay. Don't forget, it was about my body count. About my body count. And this was the last message that he sent to me. And I stopped talking. He started really crashing out in the Discord. But also, I wasn't even that active in the Discord at that point. Okay? I wasn't that active in the Discord. So when all the real stuff happened, when it got really bad, I missed some of it, but I sure as fuck caught up when I came back, and everyone was like, yeah, Rican crashed out. He's mad because Dust made a video and you were in it, and he's talking all this shit, and he's mad and talking about how all the girls in the Discord wanted his dick. I said, oh, really? Oh, really? Every chick? Oh, nah, you don't understand, Renee. I never hit up these chicks first. They always hit me up first. I never DM no bitches first. I said, oh, really? What's this? This is you in my DMs first. July 17th, 2024. This was you hitting me up in my DMs first. Don't sit here and say you've never hit up a female first in DMs, because I disproved that. And then he's like, oh, no, I got confused. I confused you for somebody else. Nah, you said all of us. You said you never hit up none of the females first, that they always hit you up first. And I proved that that was a lie. And then that story switched to, I got confused. I didn't mean to put you in that category. I got confused. And that confusion cleared up real quick when he continued to say all these females, instead of specifying which female. And I kept telling him, stop saying all of us, because it wasn't all of us. Nah, I got confused. Then he tried to hit me with the, you just mad because I clowned on you for your body count. Ha, 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 ha. I said, oh, then how come you kept talking to me a month later after you did clown me for my body count and kept asking me for pictures and trying to meet up, talk about you thirsty ninja? But okay. I got confused. You know what I'm saying? And that's what that's what really started the beef with me and him. Is because he would say shit and he would group me in and I would check him on it. Then he'd backpedal and I gave it to him. But I could ask anybody I talked to about it. I told him straight up, I was like, you know what? I know he's bullshitting, but I'm going to let him have that. Because I'm not sitting here trying to argue over some dumb shit. So for the longest time, I let him get away with the bullshit because it wasn't something that was worth even fucking like constantly checking him on, until he kept saying the stupid shit. And I was like, all right, now it's at this point where I got to say something. Because he just keeps continuously doing it. Right? Oh, he made another post. Of course he is, because he's watching. He sees his DMs on the screen and he mad. Stay mad, bro. Stay mad. I don't even know why he keeps talking like this shit's not going to happen. Stay mad. I wonder if these conversations is the same way he got his online girl that he has. The one that apparently is mad at him. I hope they made up. Of course, he's watching all the time. Of course he's watching all the time. He has nothing else good going for him in his life that he got to watch everything about him. He's an ego. Won't let him not respond. Which is why when he gets that cease and desist next week, he really going to say a lot. He has a pity dick. That's crazy. Let's take a look. Who sent me the screenshot of what he's saying about me right now? Because he literally just talking to the void. Okay, hold on. It's loading. Let's see what he says now. This is why we say he's crashing out. Like, I don't know why he keeps posting the same picture of me, because like that doesn't even make me mad. I don't care about that image. I don't know why he keeps posting it. Like, I don't care about the image. I might make it a fucking emoji on the channel. What a time to be alive. Rican 1, trash YouTuber 0. Like, he's so corny, dog. Like, he is so corny. He is so corny. Dog, I don't care that you're posting the picture. That shit's not triggering me. It's triggering me that you think you can sell it as merchandise. That's what's triggering me. And that's where the legal stuff comes in. I don't care. I already said you have my full permission to use my face on memes and post it on your socials. I don't give a fuck. But you do not have my permission to make money off it. That's all I'm saying. So, like, you can keep making the memes. They don't bother me. They don't bother me. That's the thing he doesn't understand. Those memes don't bother me, bro. Like, I will 100% use this fucking image as a fucking channel emoji. I do not give a fuck. That doesn't bother me. Like, bitch, I'll keep that on the screen the whole time I'm talking. You putting my face on a fat fucking clown does not trigger me, bro. You threatening to use it and sell it as merchandise, that's where I have the fucking problem. This is why this man is fucking special needs. Because he's not understanding. No one gives a fuck about their face being put on memes but you, bitch. You're the only one that got triggered having your face on a fucking meme, you pussy ass nigga. Like, that's what it comes down to. You's a pussy ass fucking nigga. All you are is a yappy dog. You can sit there and say, I'm a yappy dog. I've told you many times. Fuck around and come find out. But you sitting there, I don't want to fucking fight with a female. And I don't want to fight with a nigga neither. I just think that you too much of a bitch to say this shit directly to my face, where I'm not a bitch that I will say this shit directly to your fucking face. There's a difference. You're the one who's issuing real life challenges to people. You issuing real life challenges to Henry all day, every day. So when I say, bro, I'm closer to you than Henry is, why don't you come out here next time you're in my neck of the woods? Let's meet up and say it to my fucking face. It's really that simple. I'm not trying to threaten this man with violence. He just thinks that nobody is going to say this shit to his face. Like, we're all fucking scared of him. Nobody's triggered by you putting my face on a fucking fat fucking clown, bro. I don't give a fuck if you put my face on a fucking dog or a pig, or if you use my face and put it on somebody's fucking dick. That's funny. Put my face on a fucking penis head, bro. I don't care. But you're not going to sell that shit as fucking merchandise. That's not something you're going to fucking do without any legal repercussions. And I'm trying to express this to you so you don't make a fucking stupid decision, because I know your ass can't afford to fight a lawsuit. And I know you don't have anybody in your fucking life that cares enough about you to give you money to fight a lawsuit. So don't be fucking retarded and fucking do some dumb shit that's going to cost you money. I'm in the business of making money. I don't want to spend money on a fucking lawsuit. But I will to shut you the fuck up with this stupid shit. Because it's illegal. You can't do that. Right, Monkey Jeebus. This is what this man's trying to do. And I want to remind everyone who's just tuning in, he's doing this because I made this shirt. That's it. Because he says next question all the time. After he talks, he'll be like, next question, next question. So I made it a shirt. And I used an image that has nothing to do with him. It's not mocking him. It's none of that shit. That's why he's mad, because I'm making money off of talking about him, and he's jealous because he's not. This man ain't even monetized. This man got 1.8K subscribers on his channel. Can't even be monetized because he don't have the watch time, because it's bots, bro. It's fucking paid viewers. It's not real people, and that's why he's fucking mad, because I'm over here doing what he wants to do, and he claims he does it better. This man can't even pay for fucking StreamYard. This man over here talking about I'm a trash YouTuber. Motherfucker, your fucking streams look like this, bro. This is what his streams look like. Now, I know my streams don't look amazing. They don't look amazing. But, bro, how your streams looking like this? Look, how your streams looking like this? And you a better YouTuber than anybody. Your streams look basic. People can see you broke. You can't even afford to put money into your YouTube channel. Well, I don't care about YouTube. Then why is your fucking butt buddy over there putting more money into your YouTube channel than your fucking alleged project you have coming out? The questions we've been asking, you haven't given an answer. Your YouTube channel over here looking like this, your fucking internet connection's worse than mine. Your internet connection's like, Henry's a diddle, like, bruh. Right, his 20, right, he's streaming at 240p resolution. Talk about he's a better YouTuber when your shit looks basic. You are on default, my guy. You don't even put any effort into your YouTube channel. Talk about you do it better than anyone when you don't even put effort into your own YouTube channel, bro. That's the sad part about it. Like, pay for you at least StreamYards and I'll take you seriously. Instead, they put money into bots for the subscriptions. You putting all this time and effort into making AI art than you doing paying for actual artists. I got an actual artist. Well, why haven't we seen any actual art on your YouTube channel that you keep talking about? But no, just keep talking shit. Like I said, I'm about to use this fucking AI image of me as a clown, and I'll use it as a fucking emoji. Because you don't, here's the thing, you don't have permission to do that, but it's my image. I might put it on a shirt myself. How about that? You said you created the character of Tittles? Okay, using my face and likeness? I think not. I'm going to put that on a t-shirt, and we'll really have a t-shirt legal battle. How about that? How about that, Rican? How about that, Alex? How about that? It's been a week. A Marvel artist hasn't done any concept art for him yet. Right. What was your name before Drew English? Because usually when people don't have a profile picture, they use the letter of their name. But yours says K, but your name says D. So I'm curious. I feel like these are kind of alt accounts. The ops are coming in. The ops are coming in. Big Rudy says, hey, I do not pay for StreamYard. Okay, well, I mean, you probably should because you have more features. No offense to Big Rudy, but if you, and here's the thing, there's a difference, Big Rudy. Are you sitting here claiming that you're a better YouTuber than everybody? Because, like, I'm sitting here thinking in my head, I'm like, but you're not over here saying you do YouTube better than everybody. Now, I know I'm a trash YouTuber. But for some reason, this trash YouTuber was able to accumulate 3K subscribers of actual people and able to get monetized when I hit 1,000, when that was the goal before they lowered it to 500. But I am a trash YouTuber, but I still make money on this platform because people want to give it to me to support me and my channel. I am a trash YouTuber, but for some reason, I have 48 people currently watching me. I had 50 a few minutes ago, but I still have over 40 people watching me live talking about this. But man, I'm a trash YouTuber, and yet I am able to still continue to do what I do for the last 3 years. Just keep that in mind. I'm a trash YouTuber. Oh, Drew King Reaper is 100% middle school shit. 100%. I'm not. See, the thing that's funny is this is a dude who thinks that this shit makes him a winner. He'll come on here, he'll talk shit and walk away claiming victory. And I'm like, bro, nobody wins. Nobody wins but me. Why do I win? Because I'm monetized. You're coming on my channel and making me money. I'm the winner. But as far as the argument itself is concerned, nobody wins. We both look like fucking children. The difference is I can accept that and own that and acknowledge that. 100% it makes us look like fucking kids. But the difference is I'm using that to make money off of he's doing this shit for free and thinking that this is going to be attention for him. And it's not, because when he does his streams, the only people who show up are all the fucking haters, and they don't even show up all the time. Like, you might have 1 or 2 people who ninja watch you, bro. And that's what happens. They'll ninja watch you and they'll report back and give me and Henry something to talk about. Like, that's literally what's going on. He thinks it's making him bigger than he really is. Like, bro, let me just tell you a little secret. And I don't even care who gets mad at the secret. When you go live, whoever, like, sometimes when you go live, bro, one person from Henry's Discord is the only one paying attention. They'll just stream it in the Discord, dog. So you're only getting one viewer with like everybody in Discord watching it. So at the end of the day, you're not popping like you think you're popping. You're really not. And it's crazy how you even have to feel the need to always express how better you are. You know what type of people do that? It's like those dudes who drive big cars but have little dicks. That's what Rican does. He brags about shit, but he's overcompensating for something. You know what I'm saying? So, like, he keeps bragging about all this shit he can do and how much better he is than everybody. People who are real Chads don't need to brag about it. Alphas don't brag about being alphas. That's literally what alphas do. They don't need to brag about being an alpha because their actions prove to y'all that they're alphas. Rican's beta as fuck. And you'll always be a beta, Rican. Because alphas don't have to say they're alphas. They just show it with their actions, and your actions just scream beta bitch, beta bitch, beta bitch, beta bitch, beta bitch, beta bitch. Like, I've met actual alphas. They don't have to announce it. Their actions speak louder than their words. If you have to announce to the room that you're the coolest kid in there, you're going to get clowned on. You come in a party and be like, hey, the party's here. People are going to look at you like, I don't even know you, bro. Who is this dude? You know, that's Rican. Rican's that annoying ass dude that comes to the party already fucking a whole case beer in, thinking that he's the life of it. He's the one that gets fucking shit-faced and is throwing up outside off the balcony because he ain't about that life, man. He's a goofball. He's a goofball. He's a fucking pretender. He's a wannabe. I'm so gangster. I'm so thug. What kind of thug cries that he's being bullied online, bro? What kind of thug says I'm being bullied by people on the internet? I've never in my life saw a blood or a crip ever on the internet crying that they're being bullied on the internet. Like, what kind of real thug talks about being bullied by strangers online? This man can't even handle being mean. That's why he crashed out the first time. When he really crashed out, he mad because they put his face on a female doing fucking pink aerobics and talk about Santa Slay and bring the gifts, bruh. He mad about a fucking meme, but he's about that life. That's insane to me. On these streets, we won't fuck around, bruh. It's the internet. There are no streets on the internet. There are zeros and ones, my guy. Like, who fucking cares? If this was the real world, sure, you got that, but it's not the real world. You trying to take into the real world, so say less. Say less. You want to play with real world rules, we'll play with real world rules, but we'll do it legally, because I'm not going to fucking sit there and put hands on some weirdo just because he hurt my fifis on the internet. I don't give a fuck. You legally cannot sell my face on shirts, my guy. Like, what the fuck were you thinking? What the fuck was he thinking? Like, I think Rican, he's a dreamer, not a doer. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with dreaming big. I listen, the weird part about this dude, right, is we all tried to even tell him, like, even help him. We gave him some very sound advice, like, hey, if you actually want to get something done, this is the steps you have to take. And he would just get defensive and say, shut the fuck up. You don't know what you talk about. You don't know what I got going on behind the scenes. But you ain't telling us what you got going on behind the scenes. Well, that's none of your business. Well, then why the fuck are we having this conversation in the first place? This is the mentality of somebody who's, like, mentally not there. Literally mentally not there. Like, we're trying to give you actual advice and he just basically spits in our face and then wonders why we don't want to fucking deal with him no more. It's everybody's fault but this man. He could not take a single shred of accountability for anything he has said or done at all. It's everyone else that's the problem, but he's the saint. He's the fucking victim in this whole situation. It's like, no, bro. If this many people have issues, like, he tried to fucking go into another YouTuber's stream and try to be buddy with that dude. That dude was on there with him for like a couple hours, bruh. Like 2-3 hours on a stream with Rican. And no matter what Rican, like, he could tell this man wasn't there. I'm in the DMs with this dude, like, this is what he's talking about. This is what he's referring to. And the dude's telling me, yeah, he ain't all there, bro. I could tell there's something up. Like, I know he's capping. And this is somebody who was just introduced to this man for the first time. And then he's going to blame it on us. Right? And the dude was giving him a chance and he was listening to both sides and he was asking this dude's questions and he was being cool and cordial with Rican, and he's just blaming us. Nah, y'all are poisoning the well. You guys are telling him shit. I'm like, bro, he is literally not believing you because of shit you're saying. Not that what we're saying. He's literally listening to how you talk, the stories you're telling, your side of shit, and he's calling your bullshit. I'm telling you, anyone outside of this who talks to this dude, and listens to him for like 5 or 10 minutes can know that there's something not right. There's something not right with you. I've been calling out for a while. Henry's been calling out for a while. At this point, we're just laughing at you and making money off of it. Like, who fucking cares? You mad about that? You should be. Because I've told you from the start, this is something you should have been doing for yourself. Right? And you took how many months? You thought you were going to do it over on, Renee's channel, right? He went over to another YouTube channel. Your girl Renee, he went over there, tried to do some shit with her with this bullshit. And that didn't work out. She was like, yeah, there's something wrong with this man. Like, he on one. She didn't want to deal with him no more. He fucking turned on her because of it. Everywhere this man goes, like, everybody can't be wrong about you, bro. If this many people have this much issues with you, the problem isn't everybody else. The problem is really you. The problem is really you. See, when I have issues with a lot of people, I start questioning myself. I'll be like, is it really me? I have to like get a second opinion. I'll be like, listen to what happened. Do you think, where did I go wrong? Like, I get feedback from people. Hey, remember this situation with this YouTuber I had issues with? Where did I go wrong in this situation? I'm always looking to grow from my mistakes. This man don't even admit he makes any. That's the biggest difference between me and him. I'm a trash YouTuber, but why am I sitting here admitting where I fucked up in situations, taking accountability for where I fucked up? That's a real YouTuber. That's what we don't get a lot of on this platform. But not you. You were not wrong, bro. You were always right about everything. We're all bullies. We're all trash tubers. We're all awful people. And here you are, threatening to make merchandise of my fucking leaked nudes, threatening to put my fucking picture of a fucking AI clown on some fucking t-shirts. And now here we are. Legal is incoming, dog. You pushed me for the last time. You wanted this reaction, you got it. Now come next week. I hope you get your mail. I hope you get your mail. Because it's definitely going to be sent to multiple different locations. No locations of addresses you lived at, dog. You are getting that cease and desist one way or another. I will vocally tell you you're getting a cease before I even serve you a cease and desist. Because that cease and desist is coming. George said, I don't want to talk to him no more. I didn't either, but because I didn't want to talk to him, he got so pressed in his feelings. Now he wants to put my fucking picture on fucking t-shirts. Some AI shit. Like, he's fucking stupid. You don't even have the copyrights to AI shit. I wish he would be smart and actually look up the fucking laws. Like, Google is free, my guy. Google is fucking free. Here, I'll do it for him. Fucking stupid, man. I hate doing it on here. Lawyer explains. Hang on, sorry, it's taking forever to load. Oh my god, this is so long. Let's see. I'm just looking to read it before I put it up. So it says, in most jurisdictions, copyright assigns ownership to the human creator since AI algorithms operate as tools or instruments. However, it does depend on the state laws and also the owners of the software you're using. Legal framework. And that's what I've said. Like, bro, AI technology continues to advance. Question of copyright ownership of AI-generated image remains a complex issue, while current copyright laws primarily attribute ownership to human creators, determining the extent of human involvement in the role of AI algorithm and the creative process possesses significant challenges. As a legal and ethical landscape evolves, it is essential to strike a balance between protective human creativity and recognize the contributions of the AI system in the realm of image generation. So here's the thing, right? So when you see a copyright AI image, who owns the copyright? That is the issue recently analyzed by United States Copyright Office. And here's what it said. If there was very little guidance provided by you in prompting an AI tool to create the image, you do not own that image because you didn't bring enough value to the table. Tools can't own an image because people who have copyright images, so nobody owns the copyright, even though that is actually not true, because there are other laws that do state that AI images are copywritten, because if you actually read the terms of services for the fucking programs you use, they actually do have copyrights in them. So if you actually didn't know this, most AI programs now do technically own the rights to the AI images. You just have to read the small print, which is what I said earlier. Why are fandoms like this? I don't know, bro. They're fucking dumb. So for example, right, since Rican Ranger is using AI to generate images of IP owned copies, Power Ranger shit, right? He doesn't own the IPs to Power Rangers. So when he uses prompts like create a Komodo Dragon Power Ranger, he does not own the rights to the words Power Ranger that's copywritten and trademarked by Hasbro. So he also doesn't understand that he cannot use actual people in AI because they did not consent for their images to be used, especially distributed as merchandise. That is another thing he doesn't understand he cannot do. So if he was to create an original idea, and which is what that law is saying, because again, the law says it depends on how much input you put into the prompts using the tool, because the tool does not own the rights. But if he put in an image like dog in a ballerina outfit, right? Baby, don't bark. If he put in a dog in a ballerina outfit and he generated that image, he 100% can say he owns that image because it's an original piece of art, right? But if he is putting in prompts that are using IP owned properties such as Power Rangers, Iron Man, whatever the fuck he wants to use, that is technically something that he can face illegal repercussions for, right? Because it's illegal. And using someone's actual image without their consent. Again, a lot of celebrities alone have pursued legal actions and won, in which I've told him that too. You cannot use an actual person with AI. If you don't believe me, they're actually starting to crack down on that as well with certain websites like Suno, for example. You cannot use an actual artist's name in those prompts. Okay? If you use words like when I tried to make my Eminem remix, right? I originally started doing an Eminem styled rap song about whatever. Okay. And then when I typed it in, they said, no, you cannot use, there were certain words used that you cannot use. And as soon as I took Eminem out of it, it let me generate it, because you cannot use another person's likeness or IP in the thing anymore. They're starting to crack down on that. So, like I said, if he really wants to do this, we can do it. We can do it. We can do it. How about this, Rican? I won't take the playlist down, but if you want, I'll take that AI generated image of you that was made for the thumbnail to talk about Sean. I'll change that if you want. I'll change it if you want. Like I said, it's really as simple as just Googling copyright laws. You know, my dream job and him and others like him shit on my work to be treated like a villager and not an outsider. Fandoms is just a hip new way to describe a cult. Never in a billion trillion years will I ever label myself a fan of anything. Just like look at cons and stones throw away from Jonestown. You can still be a fan and not be a part of the culture. He can still swing blah blah ranger. Everything else is completely off the table. The grid and Jetty, Zord, morphing, just have to get the laser, sword, lightsaber, you're out. Yeah. Like I said, it does say if you make it original, it depends on the prompts, right? That's literally what it says. Depends on the prompts. But since he's using IPs, that's something that if Hasbro really wanted to, they can go after him for doing that. Hasbro probably won't, because Hasbro don't give a fuck. But I don't know. They're kind of desperate for money right now, so they might start cracking down on that shit. They might start cracking down. It goes back to the grid. Sure does. Let's see. Let's look up something else. Hang on. Let me just look something up real quick. Why does it always go to Bing? Why does it always go to Bing? Okay. Oh, okay. This might be one that even Rican can use, but hold on. Let me share this real quick. Again, Google's free, y'all. Sometimes it's not always perfect. It's not always 100% right, but like, I'm just saying. Google is free if you have a question. So right here, I typed in, can you use people's pictures with AI without their consent? Can images be illegal? AI generated images can be illegal depending on their content, uses, and jurisdictions. While AI art is widely used for creative and commercial purposes, certain legal and ethical concerns arise when AI images violate laws or rights. Violates laws or rights. For instance, using AI to create or modify existing artwork without permission can lead to legal disputes. Additionally, creating and spreading misleading images for fraud or defamation may result in legal consequences. To avoid legal issues, it is crucial to use AI-generated images responsibly and verify copyright and trademark laws before selling or using them commercially. Obtaining consent before generating images of real individuals is also essential to prevent legal actions based on privacy laws. There you go. Obtaining consent before generating images of real individuals is also essential. I keep saying essential to prevent legal actions based on privacy laws. Rican Ranger, I will say this for one more time before I end my stream. You do not have my permission to use my picture on any AI art or otherwise on merchandise. You cannot use my picture on merchandise. You cannot sell a single item of merchandise with my face on it when you put it on AI or otherwise. You do not have my permission. This is the last time I'm going to say this, Rican. I did give him permission. You may use my image on AI art for your social media pages. I am fine with you doing that, but you do not have my permission to make merchandise of it. You cannot put my face on AI or otherwise on merchandise. No real pictures. You cannot take my pictures off my social media pages and put them on merchandise. You do not have my permission to sell my image on merchandise. But I will give you consent to put my picture on AI images that are not of a sexual nature. So you are not allowed to put my pictures on pornography. You're not allowed to take my Fansly leaked content and put those on merchandises either. So again, the only thing I'm giving you permission to do is you can make my put my image on some fat fucking clown and post that on your socials. But if you put it on an actual t-shirt and sell it as merchandise, you do not have my permission to do that. And I will seek legal counsel and file a cease and desist against you. I hope he doesn't either, because I don't want to go the legal route. I fucking really don't. That's just money. But I will, because that's just fucked up. But anyways, that's all I got on this topic, guys. That's all I got on this topic. We'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys updated. Monday's a holiday, so obviously nothing can get done on Monday. But I will definitely be giving you guys an update when I get to talk to my lawyer And if it is going to go down that route, obviously I can't say too much about it until, you know, everything's said and done. But hopefully we'll see if Rican gets the message and if he'll cut that shit out. So with that said, y'all, much love. Thank y'all for the supports. I'm going to go try to find something to eat because my ass is hungry and TTS ain't getting home till later. So I need to find me something to get in my belly. So with that said, y'all have a great rest of your nights. Much love. Much love. I said that 100 times. I'm stalling. There we go. My computer's dying anyways. I'm in the other room because the fucking workers were so loud that it was like y'all would hear all that background sound. So, all right. I'm going to play this, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
CIA, then he fired Rita Repulsa every single day. Said he dated Kimberly, had a kid word, but Kimberly blocked him. That's what I heard. Morphin' time. Nah, man, you just wasting time. Get a grip, find your peace before the real monsters find release. Ranking Ranger, gameplay local. Power coins fake straight out of Hot Topic, bro. Ranking Ranger, crazy eyes telling tall tales bigger than the goddamn skies.
I think I forgot a super chat. Hold on. Sorry. I think I forgot a super chat. I don't know if I addressed this. I just was looking like, wait a minute. I think I forgot a super chat. Real quick. This is my observation from the start. He would thirst over any woman with a pulse. The minute they rejected him, he turns vindictive. Truer words have not been spoken. I'm going back to playing this now.
Nah, man, you just wasting time. Get a grip, find your peace before the real monsters find release. Ranking Ranger, gameplay local. Power coins fake straight out of Hot Topic, bro. Ranking Ranger, crazy eyes telling tall tales bigger than the goddamn skies.